Hello there, fellow space captains. It's Connor, and you know what? I was about to surprise y'all, but it seems that on the left-hand side of the screen it already shows what I have, and now, well, you can see it's the Black Widow. Yay! Right, so this team comp is a bit of a mixed bag, honestly. So let's see where we're going to go. Right, Jacked and Raven, balls over in the Watchman. Now, where are they all going? That guy jumped to Gamma. What? Right, I guess I'm going to Beta then, I guess. Right, so yes, on our team we have myself in the Black Widow, Professor in the Pioneer, Balls over in the Watchman, Jacked in the Raven, XBFG in the Guardian. And on the enemy team we have Capris in the Sentinel, Stevie Mecto in the Brawler, the Nighty Knight in the Colossus, Dante 527 in the Interceptor, and just an ordinary everyday Penguin in the Protector. Right, so here we go. I've already played a few games with this thing, and honestly, I'm enjoying it. I've always enjoyed the Black Widow, it's just whether or not it's as good as others. Which, you know, I've done well in it. But that's been down to an awesome healer in both teams, being able to keep me up. So I don't want to get too close, otherwise the camo will break. Well, I said camo when I actually mean cloak. Alright, let's get this going on. Come on, take him down, please. Come on, Black Widow. Do your job, do what your name is. Take down this thing. Well, I suppose Black Widow doesn't really mean anything, honestly. It's what the Black Widow does that's important. Alright, come on. The Sentinel should be no problem, right? It's a Sentinel, I mean, come on. And I'm gonna die, aren't I? Right, so I can actually get kills with this thing. Right? And, well, let's just say that I can get the rockets off and the first salvo of missiles, which removes armor. But the heavy-hitting missiles, and sorry I'm not familiar with their names, the vultures there, they rarely hit due to point defenses, mainly, and they're horrible aiming. And you'll see what I mean about that right now. Hopefully that guy stays around. Just launch those missiles, hope they land. Nah, they wouldn't. Alright, so we want to capture this mining facility again. There's that interceptor. So we'll capture this and head back to that FOB for upgrades and repairs. So I played 3 games so far, and well, is it 3 or 4? I think it's actually 4, and I've actually not come across the new map. Have they removed it? I have no idea. That tends to happen with the updates in this game. I don't know why they introduce something and then they remove it pretty quickly. Honestly, it's not that I'm annoyed by it. I kind of am. Just because the 3 sectors, well, everything but that stalactite sector was awesome. Luckily the gamma's still the same, but it was causing people a lot of FPS problems. Even myself. So there were issues obviously there. Let's just hope they rectify it and get it back out, because it's awesome. Everything looks so cool in it. A lot of detail. A lot of different strategic options. Oh, and gotta get the alpha.
are attempting to take an Allied forward station.
Thank you, Coda. I kind of know that already. I can look at the little map at the bottom right and see where people are going.
Alright, Helm, I'm going to refit. Get us to the nearest station.
The enemy have taken a forward station. Home base is vulnerable.
And he's in such low health. If he's able to actually get healed back up again, I will be so annoyed. Come on, kill him. Seriously! Die, you damn son of a bitch.
Helm, out of range.
That is ridiculous. Just the sheer amount...
Let's go pick up those upgrades.
Sorry, the sheer lack of damage that flak defense does. Why would you give something that's all about firing missiles flak? Give it something useful to defend itself with. I mean, the missiles are awesome. Statistically, they do a lot of damage if you do hit with both of them. But that so rarely happens. It really doesn't happen that often. You can get the Horus missiles off pretty damn well. Once you hit them with your Sparrow rockets, I usually fire my Horus missiles around the same time, just as soon as the cloak breaks. And then I would wait a few seconds to hit the target with the vultures, kind of assuming they have got stealthed up, and that gamma's a no-go. Too many there. Have we got a DC or something? Ah, okay, our Pioneer's dead.
We have lost Gamma 1.
Alright, so yes, I mean, I do like this ship, don't get me wrong, but it does feel a little bit underwhelming. Although I have done well in it in the past couple of games, even though it's the first time I picked it up in quite a while, it does feel a little bit underwhelming. It really does. If the system was like it used to be, where once you used your point defense, it didn't drain energy, but it went on a cooldown, that would make this thing viable, and in fact, it might make it a little bit too strong. If it was like a, I don't know, 5-second cooldown or something, 10-second, then it would be pretty damn awesome. I don't understand the energy consumption thing at all. The system was fine before the update, and it would actually fix a lot of the issues that this ship has. Just continue on here.
Scanner shown you contact.
We're out of range, which is a good thing because I don't want to die. No. Oh, he's getting awful close there, so he was with his shots. So if I get, I think it's 3.7k meters from him, he'll detect me. If I get any closer than that, he will break my cloak. But you know what? I don't have to worry about that now because I've got an ally. Come on. There they go. And now it's all down to the flak, which sucks.
And so 1,000 people die because of your incompetence.
Okay, so we've got that little sentinel running around us trying to backcap us. Let's put an end to that nonsense and mischief. Get him, Raven. Come on, Jack. You can wreck his ass. Right. Yes, he's dead. Awesome. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Now, Beta is in a bit of a bind, but honestly, we need mines. We're falling more than a level behind. Well, just almost a level behind. I don't want to get to 2 levels behind because, well, that would suck massively. It's down to the fact that we have 2 snipers. We have a guardian and a watchman, and it's an interesting comp, don't get me wrong. It's interesting to actually get a game like this once in a while, but it's not too strong if both snipers are... I think one of them is new to the game. That guy and the guardian, I believe, is new. So, well, might as well let him try it out.
So, when I said an upgrade was available, you appear to have mistaken that for a suggestion.
The enemy have captured a forward station.
Let's go back there and support.
You have accepted coordinates.
Right, are they jumping here or not? I was reading on the forums the other day that someone recommended that Edgecase put in the ability to actually stop a jump in progress. And I thought about it for a while because, well, it could be useful, but also it's kind of a strategic decision you've made. And the fact that you've already jumped or are preparing to jump, well, you have to pay for your mistake. Even though a lot of the time you don't really know where the enemy's going to jump to or can't read their minds, but I don't really think they should implement a system that stops the jump halfway through or something. Another protector. Come on. So his point defense might be up, so after this disarm wears off, we're going to fire our vultures at him. And of course the Colossus is just tearing me apart. There should be the possibility for any ship in the game to kill another ship. But when you come across something like the Colossus, especially if it has the flak defense, you've got no chance. Absolutely not a chance in hell. Just due to it actually firing flak, which takes out your missiles. I mean, of course you can't switch to the different loadout, of course, but yeah, it's just the fact that you can come across ships. Well, every ship in the game really that just can't counter you with no problem at all. All you have to do is press number 4 and they're good. They're golden. And we are getting our asses kicked here. This ain't good. Regardless though, I'm going to be uploading quite a few of these videos about the Black Widow because I do enjoy playing it. I was getting a bit tired of the game. It did feel a bit stale, but after getting the Black Widow, it's enjoyable again. Getting a new ship that I haven't played in such a long time, almost a year actually, is refreshing. And I very much enjoy the Black Widow. I was never really good with it, but, you know, same with the Paragon, but I still enjoyed it. Regardless of what people said.
Gamma 2 online.
Right, he's out of range. Come on, missiles, come on. There we go.
The jump drive is staying up now.
Gamma 2 lost.
So this is something I'm seeing all too often in Fractured Space, and it's not only new players doing this. A lot of these players, some of them have 8k MMR, 2k MMR, 6k MMR, things like that. And they jump to Gamma whenever 3 of their team members are dead, whereas the enemy still have 5 people up.
I've spotted an enemy ship. This area belongs to us.
An allied forward station is under attack.
Damage control report. Aft armor has been hit hard.
And even if you have, let's say, a sector being taken by the enemy, or even your home base, which is more important, don't go to Gamma. Help push the mines. Let them get Gamma if they want it, but just support the mines and push them back. And this is going to be a pretty damn short game, unfortunately. I was hoping to have this a bit longer, but doesn't seem to be the case. But the upside is I can render it in 60 FPS. Oh yes. Come on, we had to push them back. Well, what did I kind of expect? What should I have expected with 2 healers? I was hoping, well, one of them could hold the lane by themselves, but that obviously wasn't the case.
Managed to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Congratulations.
Not really a good game, guys, but well played to the enemy team anyway. Everybody going caps mode. So I will be uploading more videos of this ship because as I said, I am enjoying it quite a bit. And also the fact that, well, it looks cool. The abilities are, in theory, pretty damn awesome. But in practice, I mean, I'm not going to say it's as bad as I always thought it was. There is definitely the potential there to do a lot of damage. But whenever your big hitters, which are the vultures, don't even land, well, a lot of your damage just goes out the window at that point, out the airlock, because we're in space. Which is a big downside. I mean, this thing is... It doesn't have very little HP compared to some other ships, but it doesn't really have a lot. This thing can be taken down by any other attack craft in the game, really. So, whenever you put it like that, kind of think to use it like, I don't know, a hunter of supports. But if your missiles fail to land, then you're screwed either way. So it does have a couple of problems. It really does. The point defense is its Achilles heel, which is a problem, seeing how you can just engage the point defense as long as you have energy available. But I enjoy it nonetheless, and there are quite a few people who do enjoy it. Whether a ship is OP or not, whether a character in, let's say, League of Legends is OP or not, I'll still play a character that is considered weak just because I enjoy playing that character. It's a thing that happens in all competitive games where people just play the ship that's blatantly overpowered or stuff. But you know, the underdog is appealing as well in a sense. If you do well in this thing, then you are actually doing pretty damn well. You're showing your team that you know what the fuck you're doing. But that flak defense, maybe switch it out for, I don't know, anything else. Maybe just two of the guns the destroyer has. I mean, where would you even put them? Maybe one at the bottom and one at the top. Destroyer. Maybe even just fire the charges the Pioneer has. Because, let's face it, they do a bit more damage, and it makes more sense. This thing's kind of like a missile gunboat, but I mean, you have point defense. Why do you even need the flak as your major damage dealing weapon? And of course, the weapon on your left click is the weapon you're going to be firing most often. Now, the cooldown on the missiles isn't that bad, but, well, point defense is your number one enemy, and I'm just rambling on here about the same thing, so you know what? I think I'll go. But don't worry, there'll be another video about this up tonight, as well as a video on Dreadnought, so you can look forward to that. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, and well, if you do like the videos and you want to support the channel, then there is a Patreon link above or below. There should be an annotation up, and it would be greatly appreciated, as it would support the channel in making more videos and continue the production of them. So again, thank you all very much for watching, and I, of course, like always, will see you next time. Bye bye.